All right, we'll get rid of this. Deep solver really does help. Like, the only way you're going to get really good at poker is you have to take it serious. You have to do this type of work till you hate it. And it's sacrificing. Like, it's no shortcut to like win and all that stuff. It really is a grind. But if you listen to the right people, you can make some serious jumps. Again, I'm going over like basically buttons, cut off, calling range. So before we did like early position, now we're doing like kind of hijack. I was gonna do low jack, but I figure we'll do hijack versus button. You're in the hijack. You have 50 big blinds. You're in a tournament. You open, if you want to look at your range of hands, you have a ton. You have 167 combos of hands all the way down to threes, ace eight offsuit. So basically, offsuit tens, suited eights, some suited sevens. So first thing we ask ourselves is, all right, out of position, number one, like 70% of the time, people usually check out of position. So this is just already a little weird, right? But it's a double pair. It's a paired board with a Broadway. So we kind of expect this. Can we raise here? I think at some frequency, we can. And I don't want you to like freak out about frequencies. That just means like, 30% of the time I will, 70% I won't. I, I think, yeah. So I think 7% of the time we can raise. That's probably what it was at. I think we just check call. It's cool that he's, being the initial aggressor, and we have pretty good hand here. We don't really know what he's betting here, to be honest. Like, it doesn't feel like anything. He's like ace king. Is it some weird pocket pairs? And then, can we raise? No, we have the board so locked up, and I know you want to I want to get our money in, but sometimes we just can't get our money in. And this is probably one of them. Like, I guess you can raise some point, but I feel like to get the most value out of whatever this guy has, and it's gonna be some pocket pairs and um nine jack, like some weird 10x hands. I really don't think the ace changes super much. It's just like, what are we gonna bet? Do we go large? Yeah, we just go large. It was like a jack 10 type of hand, so he was leading out because he could hit the nuts with the nine. I understand that's why he was doing what he was doing. So it's always good to learn why the person is doing what they're doing. Again, we're on this again, guys. Queen 2-6, kind of a discoordinated board. And we have what, like a okay hand, right? This is gonna be another really, really close one, but I think I feel better betting because now I can just check fold this. Can he have some? I mean, it just feels like a queen to me, and it is. It's ace queen. It just feels like it because there really wasn't much else on that board. So just keep going over this. We can play the hijack at another point, but we'll just do the button again. The whole reason of getting position is really, it's key. But I also asked that other question in my other videos. If I bet this hand and I get raised, will I be happy? Not really, right? So like I'm thinking we could bet. We have like the seven blocks, like 8-7, 7-6. But what's the harm of checking here? Nothing, right? That's just, I'm telling you, man. You cross a bridge sooner or later when you play so many hands and do so many GTO hands, and that's what I mean. I mean, I don't think betting would do much. I'd much rather do that. Now, I think we can bet because we have a lot of a five helps us, spades helps us, an ace helps us. Shit, even a seven could help us. It's just, do I want to go small or big? Remember I told you these spots, sometimes it's better to go small, but just because I said that, it's not. It is a bigger bet. But he is raising now, and we don't love it. We do have a seven that kind of blocks things. We're not going anywhere. We have the nut flush draw. It's just saying our alarm bells are going off a little bit here. Like, okay, Like we really need to. Even if we hit our ace here, I don't know how confident I would be here, especially on a card like that. You know, especially on a card like that. The only thing we could have done here was like use this 7 blocker, try to pull this into a bluff, but obviously he bet so large that we just check fold, and we live to see another day. Um, Again, is this board good for this hijack player? Really, not really. Again, they are more high cards. Um, I mean, they have ace 9, king 9, 10 9, jack 9 suited. They do have a lot of 9x, so let's not say it's nothing. Again, pocket twos, like, yeah, I could check, but I don't know what I'm hoping for. Maybe I can just bet and take this down. And what this does is kind of buys me, and now I can just check probably on the turn if it doesn't help me, if it doesn't bring me an ace, if it doesn't bring me like a 4. Yeah, we just check now. And um interesting what this guy has trying to hand. Really focusing on my hand, so I guess the next 3-4 hands will focus on what they could have. Again, if I bet here, I guess like some people would probably like, I can value bet. I think this is way too thin to bet value bet here. I mean, the pot's already 11. Let's just hopefully win this, take it. And he had aces. He was like, I hope you do bet. That guy's like, I hope you do bet, dum dum. All right, here. Cool that we have the ace of spades blocker. It's good that we can like have some extra equity. Obviously, we're not raising. We do lose to aces and kings and any king X right now, but very cool hand. We're just playing in position is real easy. I don't. I made one blunder. Oh, I did 12 perfect, one blunder. Um, So yeah, this is a really, really. If you want to get better, I would get on Deep Solver and just put in reps. Now I want to like bet here because I don't think King X, unless it's like King 9 or something, King 8 suited, King 7 suited, something like that, and it's like now checking. But most strong king would bet. But I guess yeah. See, like even me, I'm like I feel like I could bet there. I didn't lose any EV. It's just we got a good instead of perfect. I think we could have bet there because of the ace of spades too. Because we could probably like now, now. I think it's just do we go? Yeah, I'd go big, just because he's kind of capped his range, doesn't have a king, and we do get called by that. So that's crazy. We get real good value there. 9-8 here looks like to me. Oh God, we want to bet this? I think we could bet this because it's like we have 9 high and we have what? Any 6, any 5, any 10, any club, a lot of cards, jack. All these cards help us. So if we can get bad, like worse hands or better hands to fold, that's really great. Um, Maybe some diamond draws would raise here. Maybe some good queen X would raise here. So maybe he's floating around. 7. This is where it sucks because it's like we can either keep barreling and like pretend like we have the queen, or even 7-8 suited, but we didn't pick up at a club. We didn't pick up those cards I wanted, so I think we check here. And yeah, that's probably gonna be well. Man, can we go tiny bet? No, we can't. We go actually a bigger bet. And we go bigger bet and probably get called. So we lost a little value there. So okay, big bet. Alert, guys. Probably 10x, right? Probably 10x. Even though he doesn't need much protection, so I don't know, but it's a very bigger bet than normal. So we will call and proceed with caution, if that makes sense, boys, girls, and gentlemen, ladies. Block 10-8, which is a hand he could have of hearts, and well, we don't love this. I mean, he's repping jacks. Like, I think we might have to fold to a triple barrel here because there's no flush draw. There's just this is when you have to be able to release hands, and if you can't, you can't. So what this weird bet at the end is like, oh my god, I almost want to shove here. Just because I think he's doing like a blocker bet because he's scared of 5. Right? And I think I have more 5x than he has. Can we? No, it's just a fold. But you like my thought process at least? Like, almost, man. It was close. Fine. We'll finish it off here. 10-9. I guess you could raise here, right? Don't need to, though. I think keep his bluffs in. This is what I'm saying. When you get, like, comfortable playing post flop, you will not be, like, spewing away. You'll be doing like I'm doing right here. I do this all the time. 0.3 to 0.5 loss. 90 to 95% every position, and it took hard work, but I can teach others, and it's just really up to you guys. I don't know, maybe we can go big. Nope. Small bet here. We don't really, I guess we don't have the nuts, so it's not like we should be piling in money, but I still think we're getting value from like hearts and stuff like that. Here, man, do they really want me to continue to bet with like a Jack 9 here? That's fucking crazy. What was it? Jack 9 of diamonds. Jack 9 of diamonds. Yeah, it does, right? Yeah, Jack 9 of diamonds is gonna go big, man. Go big or go home, but that's not good. That's not good. Shit, man. I think this might it's like the combo Jack 9 of diamonds I thought might be one of the ones we could maybe call off with, but yeah, it's just a fold. I hope this stuff helps, guys. Like you just we can switch it around. I could be into hijack like 4 or 5. Maybe we do bet here. No, but you can 30% of the time. Just such a bad board for hijack. I would want to put pressure on him, and I have hearts and overcards. So yeah, that card didn't help. Probably should that right here. We should have just kept betting. Like you know what I mean? Bet pretended like we had pocket eights, cold called. Even our sixes. All those hands make sense if you got to make sense of these hands. So at the end here, I just take it like that. But all right, guys, subscribe, like. I mean, it's free. You learn some poker, GTO, GI.